We've seen two very different visions for Alberta presented this week by two very different political leaders. One from Rachel Notley, the Premier, who had a speech in Toronto talking a lot about the environment and the need to reduce Alberta's greenhouse gas emissions and a new climate change strategy. She's also been talking a lot recently about the need to protect government jobs and government services, even if that means borrowing more money, not only to build more hospitals and schools, but borrow money to pay nurses and teachers. We're also, though, seeing a much different vision being presented at the Wildrose annual general meeting in Calgary this weekend, where the party's leader, Brian Jean, is talking a lot about the need to reduce government spending, reduce taxes, and even cut the number of government civil servants. He doesn't talk a lot about climate change or the environment. So the question becomes, as we move forward, will Albertans see the NDP as too left-wing and the Wildrose as too right-wing? And will that present perhaps a vacuum in the middle for another party to come forward, or resurgence for the Progressive Conservatives? Or more likely, we'll see perhaps the NDP try and become more centre-left and the Wildrose more centre-right. And that means, though, both sides going after the moderate middle in Alberta politics. That will make things really interesting, not only now, but also in the next 3.5 years, because this fight, this struggle between the two parties will ultimately play out in the next election. I'm Graham Thomson for the Edmonton Journal.